So today's topic is substance abuse. So by definition, substance abuse refers to the harmful or hazardous use of psychoactive substances, including alcohol and illicit drugs. One of the key impacts of illicit drug use on society is the negative health consequences experienced by its members. Drug use also puts a heavy financial burden on individuals, families, and society. It is also known as the medical brain disorder, which is cocaine and alcohol. Also known as drug abuse, more drugs used in amount that it can be harmful to others and the person. The drugs have chemicals that can change how your body and mind work. In South Africa, substance abuse is an enormous social problem, as elsewhere, and it's increasing every day. Drugs such as alcohol, marijuana, cocaine, tick, heroin are some of the frequently used substances in this country, according to the South African Depression and Anxiety Group, short for SADC. Although there is no magic wand when it comes to treating substance abuse and addiction, help is available for patients and families. Commonly abused drugs. These are both legal and illegal drugs, and they have chemicals that can change how your body and mind work. They can also give you a pleasurable high, as they call it, ease your stress, and help you avoid problems in your life. Alcohol. Alcohol affects everyone differently, but if you drink too much and too often, your chance of an injury or accident goes up. Heavy drinking also can cause liver and other health problems and lead to a more serious alcohol disorder. If you're a man and you drink more than 4 drinks on any day or more than 14 in a week, you're drinking too much. That is according to WebMD. And for women, heavy drinking means more than 3 drinks in one day or more than 7 drinks a week. So, what are the causes of this disease? Social factors. Social factors refer to the influence on the customer behavior that affects their ability to make healthy choices. For example, drinking too much alcohol, smoking, lack of health care, and bad living conditions. Economic factors. These include influence on individuals, their financial statuses like education, employment status, and invoice. Environmental factors. These include the temperature, quality of air, sound, and light. So, question. Since substance abuse is the drug type that includes alcohol, tobacco, and poor nutrition, what are the inactivities that can be caused by this disease? So, for alcohol, a lot of drinking can cause alcohol liver disease and lead to more serious alcohol disorder. Also, it can cause alcoholic heart disease and muscle tissue disease. And for tobacco smoking, smoking causes lung cancer or lung diseases and attack fast for people who have asthma. And there's also poor nutrition. Not eating healthy food causes diseases like diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, and depression. These are some of the typical substance abuse photos that one can relate to this disease. These include erratic behaviors, drinking too much. I mean, the people in this image, they look stressed out. The lady at the bottom looks as if she can do anything for a fix. So substance abuse causes one to have a need for the substance, or you can call it alcohol, a need for any kind of drugs like cocaine or weed. This is a dependency. These people are dependent on this drug on a daily basis. So they feel like they cannot function properly in society without using these drugs. So these are the signs and symptoms to look out for when it comes to substance abuse. So if you or someone you love is addicted to drugs or alcohol, they may exhibit some or all of the following physical, psychological, and social signs and symptoms. Signs such as weight loss, skin color change, skin outbreaks, intense urges or cravings of their addictions develop, withdrawal symptoms, isolation, depression, anxiety, and paranoia, unhealthy friendships with people who have similar habits, financial difficulties due to large amounts of money being spent on drugs and alcohol, neglecting responsibilities such as work or personal obligations, poor judgment, including risky behaviors such as stealing, lying, engaging in unsafe sex, selling drugs, or crimes that could land the person in jail. So, if you or anybody that you care about show any of the signs, you can seek for help before it's too late. So, additional symptoms of substance abuse can include some changes in behavior and appearance and attitude. So, if you know that somebody you care about looks a certain way and they're gradually changing, there might be a problem of substance. So, appearance, the body not clean like before, behavior, if they've been secretive and they disappear now and again. So, an attitude of lying and a change of personality, because people with substance abuse problems tend to lie a lot because they need to do their activities in private. They need to lie a lot in order to get some financial assistance because they cannot openly come and say that they need money for those substances. So they will lie and say that they need money for something important, and unfortunately it can be substance abuse. So in conclusion, drugs can change the brain and lead to addiction. Drug addiction is considered a relapsing disease, and the causes of the disease can be avoided and can be treated because strategies to follow are given to cope with the diseases. But in short, substance abuse has got more to do with overuse of substances. And this can be caused by hanging out with certain people or befriending certain people and thinking that it is cool to do certain drugs. Sometimes people are more addicted to things, or they get addicted quicker to things than others. So it's very important to make sound judgment when it comes to activities to participate or to partake in. Substance abuse is a serious problem in South Africa, and it is burdening financially to families and individuals. So substance abuse is very negative, and it's something that we all should be aware of and stay clear of.